Yeah, it's the P and J podcast. You got your boy Paler right here and the boy J Money from the SIP. With today, the podcast topic we're gonna be talking about is the cinematic universe live action Spider-Man debate, man. We trying to figure me and him gonna discuss, who really the top dog is, is it, is it Andrew, is it Tom, or is it my boy Toby? What you think, my boy? Who you think?
Be honest with you, bro. I'm about to go Andrew. It's a very controversial topic, but I say Andrew because I feel like he fulfilled the best Peter Parker story. It might not be organic webbing. I understand. Some people going.
But what about on the topic of origins? Like that origin story. That origin. Because, Tom Holland, we didn't get that, unless I missed it, we didn't get that
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben moment.
No, he ain't have
Uncle Ben was already gone, so it was kind of like,
we say
Andrew and Toby, they both got their Uncle Ben, so Tom ain't got the Uncle Ben, so that is kind of like
Andrew, he lost Uncle Ben and his dad. He figured out how his dad died.
Well, they all lost their dad.
Yeah, but the other two they don't show.
They don't talk.
They don't talk about.
No, Andrew do talk about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Andrew, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. They don't talk.
Because the first one they talk
Andrew,
about
the only one that kind of like, well, where is he?
Yeah. Found the video, all that shit. So I'm like, Andrew got a lot more grief than I think the other two got for sure.
I don't know, cause you gotta think about it. See, that's the thing with Tom Holland. Tom Holland lost Ben and his aunt.
But they don't say how he showed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they messed up with Tom, bro. They supposed to show Ben, and then they supposed to show
Aunt May.
Aunt May. That would have made it perfect. That would have made it perfect, especially if it was a good one.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they could have got anybody to play Uncle Ben, especially when they went with a young Aunt May. They could have got anybody to play a young.
She was so fine.
Yeah, that was a shit. If we going for it, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's like not normal. She ain't supposed to be bad. She supposed to be like. That's why I say I think the best Peter Parker origin story got to go to Tobey Maguire. He was the nerdiest Peter Parker. You believe like he was really a nerd. And then when this dude got his powers, as soon as he got his powers and the spider bit him, like, bro, he was awkward. Andrew Garfield, up and away. Andrew, Shazam. Like that whole scene, like, bro, that whole Peter Parker, him being crushing hard over what's her name? Mary Jane. And the Mary Jane was accurate. Mary Jane, white girl with red hair. She was accurate. So I think Peter Parker, he got the best Peter Parker by far. I think the best. I think now the debate is between Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield. Because Andrew Garfield, he was kind of like, he was cool, bro. Like, he wasn't no nerdy. Like, I ain't look at him and get like nerd, bro. He the tallest out of all the Spider-Man, I think. Even though when they was all side by side, he was still a little bit taller, though, than all of them. So he kind of looked like, 6 foot. He got the build of like a comic Spider-Man. Like, that's older, like the long, stretched out limb, flexible, correct. Like, Spider-Man wise, like,
I'm giving it to him.
I will like the fighting style.
Because the Andrew movie, that's the closest we ever got to the Sinister Six. That is the closest one we can have all in one.
Bro, but they did Rhino so terrible, man. It's the villains in Andrew Garfield that wouldn't help. But now Electro's tough. Jamie Foxx as Electro, we got to give him his prop. Him as Electro, Jamie Foxx is a world class actor. Nobody talks about it like he didn't play some of the best roles in every role that he played, bro.
Even before he got his power, that role that he played.
Dude, what as the nerdy weird side, bro? That was good, dog.
He did that.
And then Andrew was a great Spider. That's what I'm saying. Andrew got the best Spider-Man just because, like, he cracking jokes, he being friendly, he being like your neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, he gave it the best. Like,
Toby wasn't that funny. Man.
Toby wasn't that funny.
But
he had that anger. Yeah, Spider-Man getting angry. Yeah. That was it, bro. Like when Toby was punching dog, Toby was trying to take that head off, boy. You see, if y'all go back to when he fight Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2?
That's 2.
When he's hitting Doc Ock, go back and watch it. He hitting them. That Doc Ock is getting knocked out every time.
That nigga threw a call.
Doc Ock got put to sleep 3 times, dog.
He threw that clock thing, clock tower back at it. Mm-hmm. I like, damn, dude.
Yeah, now you gotta think about it. Doc Ock is a regular human with robotic arms. That's it. So he got the same durability as being you, dog. Imagine getting a building thrown at you, dog. Man, stop.
If he'd hit you,
oh my goodness. It's splat. It's splat. You getting beat up. So I think, but them villains, but Tobey Maguire had all the good villains, bro. His Green Goblin is iconic. Yeah, his Green Goblin is the most iconic out of all Green Goblins. From the suit to just how he was mentally. Yeah, I think character wise, like they got the best. Tobey Maguire universe got the best, like villains overall.
What was the name? William Dafoe.
No, it was the name of the company, Oscorp.
No, it's about the actual actor that played that villain. I think it's William Dafoe.
We got the view right here. That's what we got it for, bro. You gonna look up? I think it is William Dafoe. We should learn tonight because he was an incredible actor as well. Right. But this a close debate though. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's him, William Dafoe.
William Dafoe? Yep. The man with the famous poses, bro. Yeah. He hit the famous poses.
He's scary as fuck, though.
No, he was very scary. That's what I'm saying. Green Goblin is scary, bro.
When he came out that gas chamber, I was like, ooh,
bro was off there.
He was on that shit.
He was off there. Yeah, that boy was up.
And even in the Tom Holland one.
Oh, and that's how you know he was cold. That's what I'm saying. Tom Holland took all of Tom Holland got the best of both worlds. He got all of Tobey Maguire's good enemies, and then he got all of Andrew Garfield's good enemies.
Yeah, cause that was tough. Cause when Green Goblin slammed that nigga through them 3-4 flights, I was like, ooh,
oh.
It was almost
but
over.
They let you know who was the strongest Spider-Man, bro. When Toby was the strongest. Toby was, boy, every time he hit you, bro.
I don't know, man.
Dog, that fight with him, his Goblin Jr. was better too. Like, bro, what's his name? His son. When his son took over Harry. Bro, when Harry took on the Green Goblin, he was very good. Like that scene that nobody talked about that Amazing 2 when was that 3? That was 3. In Amazing Spider-Man 3 when they in that alleyway scene and he come with them blades and stuff like that, or when him and Harry got to a fight in the crib and Harry threw that bomb at him and he flew. Bro, nobody talked about that cinematography of that. That it was beautiful, dog.
Yeah, you walked off.
Especially for that time, dog, it was beautiful. Like, but Tom Holland had some. Tom Holland is.
He stopped the train, gang.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he really, I don't know. It's just like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man got that grown man strength. Like, you gotta think about it. The first movie, he graduated high school.
Yeah.
So he grown Spider-Man.
College, nothing.
He ain't go. Yeah, he was like taking it straight to the Andrew Garfield. His Spider-Man is in high school. Tom Holland Spider-Man in high school, but he like what?
Freshman, sophomore.
He like sophomore
when he first get into the MCU.
Now the Mary Jane switch up. That's the big one right there, dog. Like how Mary Jane, like comparing all the Mary Jane. Well, Andrew Garfield had Gwen Stacy. Yeah, Gwen.
Toby had Gwen too.
Toby did have Gwen, but she wasn't as prevalent as Gwen in Andrew Garfield University.
She was fine, man.
She was. She was
fine. I'd have saved her every night.
Yeah, boy. Hey, and his Aunt May. Aunt May is like they got the most. I say villain character wise, the most accurate is Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Andrew aunt was old too now.
Yeah, she was old. She played a good aunt. She was a slightly younger aunt. Yeah, she played a good one.
She did good. But boy, when I say Andrew because Andrew made me feel like I was real hurt when Gwen died.
Yeah, he the only one that had
when she hit that concrete, bro.
Yeah, because it was all his fault. It was all his fault. Well, it wasn't all his fault, but like
it was
how he caught it was his fault.
Yeah,
like it was really
like you could have swung down there a little bit faster, Gil. But
I don't know why they went that route with
I
killing
don't,
Gwen
I don't
Stacy.
need it.
They should have just injured her really bad,
Yeah,
and then like
paralyzed.
have not even paralyzed, just
Leg.
had her in a coma for a minute.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. And then he'll still have a love interest because then now like they never cameo who the Mary Jane was gonna be unless they were gonna go the Black Cat route. Boy,
Mm.
mm, Black Cat. Mm-mm. Or wait, what's her name? It's not Black Cat. It's
Did it Black Cat? You know the person who played Black Cat? Or you talking about Felicia?
no.
See, Black Cat not
Yeah, it's
ever
Black
in, she's
Cat.
never in a movie.
Yeah,
She
that's what
ain't
I'm
got a
saying.
movie, so she all
That's
uh
what we needed. They need to put Black Cat in there. We didn't got enough Mary Jane. We didn't got enough Gwen Stacy.
yeah.
We ain't had no Black Cat.
I'm telling you,
Black Cat.
Black
Black
Cat, I
Cat.
would risk it all
Black Cat.
for one night, if only for one night.
If only for one night. Hey, give you what you need.
For one
Oh,
night.
she's so bad in comics. He don't be in the comics like I be in the comics, man.
I don't
I'm
read that
telling you, I
shit.
be in the comics,
I
man.
don't read
So
that.
it's so they got bit by the same spider. Her name is something Moon.
I think in Spider-Man 3, the upcoming Spider-Man 3 video game, I think she finna make an appearance. If y'all ain't never played the Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2, I highly suggest it. The comic book accuracy is very well, and the picture of the game, amazing.
Yeah, it does have great.
They doing their thing for real. Yeah.
Her father's
That's what I'm
like
saying.
on Andrew
That's
Garfield
what I'm
and
saying.
on
Andrew had the worst story, bro. He lost Gwen daddy, Gwen,
ooh, he
his
did.
mama.
He
I mean,
did.
but his parents, you find out his parents died, how they died, then Uncle Ben died, and it was going through a
Yeah, he
lot.
was going through that. He could have been the darker Spider Man.
For sure. You know, like I said, in Spider Man, it's not Homecoming. What's the last one called? On all three of them, No Way Home. When all three of them, I'm like, bro, Andrew been through some stuff. Cause in there, he talk about how he started pulling his punch. He stopped pulling his punches. I'm like, oh, you got dark for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you were playing the game.
Yeah, because think about it. I mean, he lost everybody.
He did.
And then when he lost everybody, I mean,
What's the point?
You know what I'm saying? And he still gotta act like he still gotta pull that with great power comes great responsibility. But he done lost. He done put everything into the game. So I think Spider Man impact wise, like Spider Man, like the fighting style and all that, he had Andrew Garfield had the best performance.
Yeah, it's just the people who made this movie.
Yeah, it's just his villains, dog.
Yeah.
If you put his Spider, but see, even with his Spider Man, Tom Holland Spider Man was more believable. It was more believable because he was really like a nerd that went from being a regular dude to like this superhero. You could see it, him not knowing how to swing for real, crashing into buildings and stuff like that. Like Andrew, he was kind of like you seen a little bit of it, but you didn't see it to the extent like you seen Toby's. Tom Holland, he was just kind of like smooth. It wasn't the physical ability, it was more so like because he was already kind of Spider Man when we first seen him.
It threw me off though that they introduced Spider Man without home. They introduced him in Civil War, and then his movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first seen him, I'm like, he already know how to do all this.
That's
Most
what
of
I'm
them
saying.
interesting.
So it's like we don't see him like the only thing you see him learn is spider sense.
That shit.
Like him perfecting his spider sense, that was a cold scene. Like him learning how to control his spider senses and stuff like that.
Who had the best? What's it called? Who had the best spider sense moment? Me personally, I think it's Toby. No,
Nah, because he'll
cause when
get
Toby,
spider sense and still get hit.
true. But
But
when
Tom
he jumped over
mastered.
that glider though,
No, yeah, that was now that cinematography wise, I do say like
oh,
Spider Man 1 and 2, like in some of 3, they got the best like shots of Spider Man. Like Telling that Spider-Man scene when he was fighting Harry and Harry threw that bomb and he webbed it and threw it back and they slow mo cam the blow and all that type of stuff. Like, bro, that was beautiful. I cannot lie. That was beautiful.
Mm.
That was beautiful, man. Like if y'all denying the fact that the cinematography of Tobey Maguire's is not good, you hate. Like fighting style, but fighting, I say Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield crawled around the lizard like a real spider. Like
Really, yeah.
and that's like
Flip him
stuff he
off.
do in the comics. Like
Flip
so
off.
he was definitely it was definitely cold. And then he was like how he looked at Spider Man, he was kind of like stringy, which Spider Man got. So he had to look now suits. I ain't gonna lie. Black suit, Tobey Maguire still got the best suit to me. That's the best suit, number one overall. Black suit, cause the texture and all that was on it, dog. Black suit, like,
I
and
like
then when he get the pose that he hitting, when they pan up to the building and he looking at his reflection and he doing tough. I cannot lie, tough
I'm gonna take Andrew again.
on the suit.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, Andrew. His suit was tough. Like his intro was tough. Like
The suit
you
he
could see
did
the
have with it's
wind.
between
You could see
him.
the wind loose, so it wasn't just skin tight. So when that nigga was swinging, smooth, bro. Smooth, smooth. You want to play in the game? I'd use that Andrew Garfield skin. That be tough.
Yeah, that joint is tough. I would say that's a tough one. I Tom Holland suits are they look a little flat.
Yeah,
Like they ain't got no texture to them. It look like he just put on some cloth. And like it's just like it looked Timu
it
ish
do.
to me. It
A
looked like
little bit.
Timu. Like even though they suits were kind of CGI's with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they suit I like the texture look like
Too.
with yeah, I like that texture look like that texture look where it looked like webbing, red and blue red webbing and stuff like that. And Spider, I don't like Tom Holland Spider. I don't like the look of his Spider logo.
I don't hear. Oh, I like Andrew. Andrew like it's long on the
It's
back.
long, yeah. It's
I
like
like that shit.
yeah,
And then with Toby, he got like the webbing through
mm-hmm.
his suit. So it
Yeah.
all like, oh man, that's tough.
That's always gonna be iconic. Like the
That's
3D
tough.
webbing on it, it was
That's
always
that's
gonna.
that's tough.
You know, you really that's me. So me, in my part, I think I'm gonna go with just to be a little funky. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna lean just because when we look at all the cameos that he had and everything and all the screen time, and I think he's a balanced Peter Parker and a balanced Spider Man. Like he ain't overly good as Spider Man as Andrew Garfield, but he not so bad to where it's like noticeable. But he not an overly good Peter Parker, but he good enough to where he like close enough to uh whatchamacallit,
Toby.
Toby. Like to be real, Tom Holland Spider Man is better than Tobey Maguire Spider Man when it comes to like fighting style
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's just Tobey Maguire had way better villains than
Yeah.
everybody, like Andrew and Tom. Uh, but then when you go to, but he's not a better. He's a better Spider Man than Tobey. He's not a better Spider Man than Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
and he's a better Peter Parker than Andrew, but he's not a better Spider Man than Andrew. And Toby, he's a better Peter Parker than what's called though. He's a better Peter Parker than Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
but he's not a better Peter Parker than
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire.
Yo, gotcha.
I almost confused myself there.
Yeah, you had me. You had me.
Yeah,
Yeah, look, E-Ray, people.
yeah, I had to catch it. I caught it though. I had to, but that's just the truth. He right there in the middle.
In the middle. It
He
just
in the middle.
depends on what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It
In
can
the
be
middle.
a little bit. It can be a little biased. It's whatever.
But shoot, man, that's really all we had, man. Y'all just let us know who y'all think is the best one. Give us an honest opinion. You know, we might have missed some things. You know, I just watched all of them recently, and I'm like, why not talk about Spider Man? Cause I went through and watched all, but it's definitely some stuff I missed. Cause you know, that's like days of screen time. Like all the cameos of Tom Holland and all of Andrew Garfield's Spider Man, then all of Tobey Maguire Spider Man.
It'll take you all day watching Tom.
Take man, what
Yeah, it would take you all day watching Toby though. Just
3 movies?
just 2 hours. 2 hours piece. That's just 6 hours.
That's 6 hours, though. You gotta sleep 6 hours then.
True. That's like if you ain't doing that all day.
Tom Holland gonna take you all day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cause they got long movies. The movie get longer. Each movie, we got like 3 hour movies. So like,
Then you gotta watch Avengers, man.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
me, I'm gonna lean toward. I'm gonna lean. I don't know. I'll just see out of this movie. Right now, my true number one, I got Toby. My number two is debatable. I don't know which one I'm picking for number two. What about you?
I got Andrew number one. Then I got Tom at two. Then I got Toby at three. But just because I got
Toby at three.
only I got Toby. And it's not like
Toby at three.
Just because I put him at three don't mean he just boo boo. I'm not saying that. It's just my preference. That's all I'm saying. I felt more connection with Andrew than I did Toby. But Toby was just what I grew up with. I'm a man.
Boy, you canceled, boy.
What grown folks feel. I got grown folks emotions. I felt what Andrew was going through. A lot of death. I understood it. I understand it.